Good morning, Internet. This is Alex does Sudokus, and it is Sunday, the 20th of September 2020. And we have another hard New York Times Sudoku for you today. So we've got the other tough one today because I did actually try this last night, and I got stuck. Basically, I thought I can record it early, but yeah, I got completely stuck, and so I'm gonna save you guys the kind of excruciatingly long solve, and but there is actually a solution to this, which is quite hard to get to, for me anyway. But I guess it taught me something new again, which is kind of another strategy to approach. So let's just do our normal Snyder notations to start with. So I've got a pair of ones there. Ones can't go anywhere else. Twos, two, 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 two. Nothing on twos. Threes, I've got a pair of threes up here, and that forces another pair of threes down there, and three is weak. Fours, I've got a pair of fours up there, and a pair of fours over here, and I think that's it. So fives, I've got a pointed triple here, which locks a pair of fives down here, but I think that's probably all I can do with the fives. So let's move on to sixes. Sixes, I've got a pair of sixes up here because of that six and these two sixes locking the columns, and I think that's it. Sevens, so I have a pair of sevens over here, a seven locked in here because of these two sevens and these two sevens. So I've got another pair of sevens there, and the final seven rests in these three cells. What about eights? Got a pair of eights over here, and nothing else, I don't think. Got a pair of nines there, and a pair of nines over here. So I think okay, so got a pair of nines over here as well. So I've got an X-wing set of nines. Basically, the nines are locked in rows 4 and 5, so that forces the nines to be down here as well. And in fact, that 7 also means I've locked myself with a pair of 2s over here. And now that I've got 2 and 9, so that 2 and that 2 locks a pair of 9s here. So now I've got a 2-9 matching pair, and that allows me to form a pair of 1s over here as well. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm just going to go around the board again. That's all I can do. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, no. 9. So that's all I can do at this point, and I think this is why I got stuck last night, and for a long time, and I was like, oh my god, I've only managed to do a 7. I looked around for weak numbers. There's only one weak number, which is a 3, and I couldn't get anything out of it, even when I used like the pointed pairs, I couldn't find a 3, couldn't find a weak number like a naked can go anywhere. I even expanded from 3 to counting the other weak numbers as well, and including 3 in it. So 1, 2, 3, 5, and 8 all have like 1 or 2 numbers, and even where I found where they all overlap, like here, I can see 1, 2. Oh no, here 1, 2, 5, and 8. Missing a 3, I still couldn't place anything because I was missing the 4s, basically. So then, eventually, I used a method that I learned from, Cracking the Cryptic, which is you look for a hidden triple, and I've never been successful in using it. And the idea of how to use it is you look for a cage that has reasonable number of numbers. Like here, I've got 3 numbers in this cage, and I've got more numbers on the row as well. But what you're looking for is a row or a column of empty cells, so it forms a line. And what you're hoping for is that these you've got 3 numbers in here and 3 numbers outside, and the idea is that these 3 numbers, if they don't match those numbers, then that means they will have to fit in those cells, and alternatively it forces a triple within the cage itself. I can't remember the exact scenario that they used it a long time ago, but I think it was Mark who did it, and it helped him identify a hidden triple. So up here it's no use because 1 and 9 are repeated. Down here I've only got 2 numbers out there, so that's not very useful. Here I've got 7 and 8 repeated on the row, but if we look down here, I've got 2, 6, 7, 3, 4 and 9, so that's 6 numbers that aren't repeating, and suddenly that forces a triple within this cage, within this row basically. So I've got I can see in these 3 cells all 6 of these numbers, and since because they're lined up basically, so these will have to be 3. This has to be a triple basically, and it's a hidden triple that could have been spotted by this technique, which I didn't do in the first place, but you know, I had to come back to it to find the triple. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5's down here. 6, 7, so 8. So 8's are here. So it's a 1, 5, 8 triple, and that's really useful because that 5 unlocks a 5 over there. So it also locks a pair of 5s over there. But now what's also useful is it also locks a pair of 1s up here because I've got a pointed pair of 1s. So suddenly I formed a 1-3 matching pair on this column, which means this has to be a 2. And this 2 allows me to bring a pair of 2s over there because I've got these 2s. And what else can I do? So I think from here I may have more luck in solving it. Well, I've got a pair left here as well, so these are now 7s and 6s. Can't solve them just yet, but I think I'm just going to do another round of notations basically. So 1s, 2s. Has this improved things dramatically? Well, now I've got a 2 locked in here because of that 2, and these pointed 2s. So now that's unlocked another pair of 2s up there, which unlocks a 1, and this 1 forces a pair of 1s down here because I've got a pointed pair of 1s down there, and I know 1 is locked in these 2 rows as well, but I don't know where just yet. So I've got a 9 now locked in this cell within the cage, and I've got a pair of 4s and 6s. 4s and 6s. Well, I've got 6 over there, so 4 and 6 are resolvable. So that resolves the 4 over here as well. And I've got 4 tucked away here on top, but that means that's a triple as well. In fact, this 9 unlocks a 9 down here. Well, this has to be a triple because I knew 5 was tucked on the top row, so now 4s can't go there either. So I've got 1, 4 and 5 as a triple there, leaving me with a 9, oh no, not 9, leaving me with a 3 down here. So suddenly the 1 and 3 are resolvable. It also means there's a 3 over there, and this cell is a 6. So does that 3 do anything else for us? Locks a pair of 3s over there. This 3 doesn't lock anything for us. I've also got an 8 and 1 8 pair, but I've got 1 up there, so 1 and 8 are resolvable. So now these 2 1s locks a pair of 1s down here, because bear in mind we've got a pointed pair of 1s over there. So can I do anything with this 6 7 pair? Yes, this 6 now resolves the 6 and 7 down here. So this 6 locks a 6 up here because of that 6 as well. So now that 6 is unlocked, and I think that's all the 6s over there. What about this 7? This 7 locks a pair of 7s over there. That can't be a 7 anymore either. So have I got anything going on here? Yes, I've got 2 free pair here. So these are 1s and 8s. Can't resolve them yet. That means these are now 4s and 6s. I've got a 6 over there, so 4 and 6 are resolvable. And this 4 locks a pair of 4s over there because of that 4 as well. So now 3 can't go in there anymore because the 4, 9 pair pushes it out. So this 3 also locks, oops, a pair of 3s over there because of that 3 and that 3. So yeah, suddenly this just feels a lot more solvable basically by spotting that hidden triple. So I think, yeah, it's literally the key to unlocking this Sudoku. Have I got anything up here? 4, 5, 8 and 9. 4, no. I've got another pair here which are 5s and 8s. So again, they're not resolvable. But this 8 locks that cell as well. So that means the 8 has to be in rows 1 and 3 over there. So I've got an 8 taking that cell, so 8 has to be in here because 8 can't go in there, 8 can't go in there, so 8 has to be over here. And that 8 finally unlocks the 8 at the bottom. Have I got any other 8s down here? No. What else can I do? 5s. That doesn't see a 5. What about that cell? So these are 2, 3 and 5. We've got a 3 over there. No 3s over here. No, 2 or 3, so the 2, 3 and 5 triple can't be resolved just yet. So I think we may be able to afford ourselves another round of notations. So 2s, 3s, 3s, 3s. So 3s are locked in there. 4s, I think I've pencil marked all of them in already. So 5s, 5s, nothing on 5s, 6s I think are all done, so 7s, all pencil marked in, 8s, oh dear, can't resolve them over there. 9s, we've got a pair of 9s over here, so we've got a pair of 9s locked in columns 1s and 2s, so that resolves the 2 and the 9 over here. So that 9 does not do anything. No. What about a 2? Surely. So now the 2s. Oh no, 2, 2. So 2s are locked up here. Doesn't actually resolve the puzzle just yet, surprisingly. 2, 2, 2. I'm disappointed that this is not solved yet. So 4, 5 and 9. Yeah, I can't see the 5 at all up there. 5, 5, 5. Oh, this is a bit frustrating. Okay, let's look at these 2 cells. Maybe we've got something here. So these are 5s, 3, 5, 7 and 8. 3, 5, 7 and 8. So can't see any of the numbers, so 2, 3 and 5 here. Also can't see any of the numbers. Oh dear. What about this? This is 1, 2, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 7 and 8. I've got 1, 7, so this is 2 and 8. Does that help me though? I don't think it does. Huh. What am I missing now then? 1s, 2s. I did solve this last night, so I don't remember stumbling by this point. So I'm just missing something obvious now. So 4s, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5s, 5, 6. Sixes are done. 7, 7, 7. Haven't missed anything obvious with the 7s. 8s. This is weird. I did this last night, so what's going on? Huh. Okay, let's focus on the columns then. So this is 1, 2, no, that's too many numbers. 3, 5, 7 and 8. 3, 5, 7. So this can be 3 and 8. I've got anywhere else that can see the 5 and 7. So this is 5 and 7. This can see a 7, but I can't see a 5, so 2, oh, there we go, 2, 3 and 5 on this column, and I've got 2 and 3 over there. That's what I do remember spotting that last night, actually. So this 5 also locks a 5 in rows 1 and 3. I've got 5 in rows 1 and 3, so 5 now has to go there. And with that 5, we can resolve the 1 and 5 down here, so now I've got 1 and 5 here, so 4 is solved, so 5 and 1 are here, and this is 4 and 9, but I've got a 4 over there, so that's 9, 4 and 9, so that can't be a 9 anymore. So these are, 2, 3 and 4, so 2 has to go there, so this is 3 and 4, so 2, still not sure. 1, 8 and 7. I've got 1s. I haven't got 8. But what about this? 2 and 3. 2 and 3. That's a bit annoying. 2, 3, 2, 3. 1, 7 and 8. 5, 8 and 3. I've got 3 and 5 there, so that's got to be an 8. So this is now a 5, and that's an 8. So that locks, no, it doesn't lock anything in there, but these are now, oh, that 3 also resolves the 2, 3 pair over here, so now these are 7s and 5s, but that can't be a 5, so 7 and 5s are resolved, and I'm left with 3s and 3s over there, 3 and 2, so that resolves the 2, 1, 7, 3, that resolves the 1 and 8, and finally we have an 8 over here, and that is today's hard New York Times Sudoku. I hope that's been useful, and it just reminds me that I need to kind of use all the strategies that I have learned over time, basically. So again, I think you get better over time. You kind of cycle through all the strategies. Unfortunately, the downside is the more strategy you know, the less logic you kind of immediate logic you use. So you may be faster in solving it, but it becomes a bit of going through the motions. But still, I think I'm at a sweet spot where I don't know enough strategies, and it allows me to keep the New York Times hard Sudokus interesting. Hopefully without having to do all the pencil markings, basically. So I will continue on to improve, and I hope you will continue on with this journey, on this journey with me. So please like and subscribe if you find today's puzzle useful. Otherwise, I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.